Hi guys. Hi guys, Dragonite here, and today I'll be bringing you a quick update and a couple of other things. Hopefully it's very quick. Update on my Nevernight deck profile. Um, I've changed just a couple of things, not a lot, in the deck, and the deck has been running absolutely incredible. Um, I really do recommend you guys try this out. Um, it's been doing very well for me at my locals and on other things like GoPro and Julie Network. But anyway, obviously through my draw, 3 boars, 2 brothers. This card's amazing. Again, works so well with Round Table. The recycle it gives you, even if you don't use the first effect, the recycle and the defense just means you can sit on it, and it's just so good. A couple of changes. Dristan is now at 1. I have found with Round Table, I can run him at 1 very safely. There is no problem with that. I don't end up needing him a lot of the time, and the card that I subbed out for him, the second of him, just helps the decks run so much better. And 1 Gwen. Now, a lot of people really don't want to go down to 1 Gwen. A lot of people still want to run 3. Tell you what, in this variant, when you run the field spell, you only need 1. I have not had a situation where I've needed 2 of either of these cards. Especially when you have brothers, you only need 1 Dristan to do what you need to do. Like, it's hard enough for them to get rid of Dristan and then the field spell and then brothers. But I'll get into that later. 1 Galahad, obviously. 1 Black Lancelot. He does a lot. I don't know why people wouldn't run him. 1 Hector. Again, amazing. 1 Artorigus for my synchro plays and a few other things I do. 2 ladies, because I've never had a chance where having a second one hurt me. So, yeah. And 2 Gwen, because they're so handy to have at 2, especially if one gets Diddy, crowed out, or banished, gets sent back to your if you know, you've already got 1 equipped. But yeah. Next up, spells. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Soul Charge. I haven't been using that a lot, to be honest. If anything, I'd almost take that out if I needed to, but it has its uses, so it's in there. 1 Foolish, so good. 1 Rhoda, obviously. Now, what I put back in is 2 Pot of Dualities. Now, I was running this in one of my previous ones, the one before the most recent set came out, Primal Origins, and it just goes so well with brothers. And you'll be surprised at how much you don't need to special summon with Bevel Knights, and how much you just need to go through your deck. Also, when you compare this with brothers, boars, when you compare this with brothers and boars, they all have like an effect of 3, whereas you can cycle through 3 cards and you take 1, or you put back 3 cards and you get 1, or you send, you know, if you have 3, 1 comes to you, and the other 2 go to the grave. The whole cycling through with the number 3 just works really nicely in this deck. This gets your consistency so well, and you can sit on a boars with 1, a quick 1 in, no problem. Like, it honestly won't hurt you having that. It's never hurt me. 2 Lance, because Lance is Lance, and you need that in this deck. It doesn't stop you equipping your cards. Into Noble Arms, obviously I had the 2 Gwens from earlier. 2 Excaliburns. 2 Destiny. 1 Elf, 1 Caliburn, and 1 Gallatin. I have the second half sideboard. That's all you need. 9 is, I do like 10. 9 is good. It works. It works very well as well. And 2 Round Table. Yes, this card actually is very good. It has done so much for me. I played with my some mates the other day at my locals, and they were telling me this card's bad. I go up against Bujins, and turn 5, I'm getting my draw effect 12. He's sitting there on, what the fuck? How did you manage that? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. He MST'd the first one. I played the second one and I used brothers to cycle the second one back in so then I could draw it again later. Like, this card, people say it's bad, but if you play Noble Knights for long enough and you get to round 4 or 5, you're getting all the effects. Like, this card does a lot. This card is very, very good. People just don't seem to think it's good because it won't when you turn 1 or 2. Yeah, sure, it takes a few turns to set up, but once it's set up, you know. Anyway, I'll get into that a bit later of a play that I did, which will prove to you why it was really good. 1 Torrential, 1 Solemn, 1 Compulse, and 2 Counter card. Yeah, this is extremely good in the deck. Being able to discard, I've been said it a million times in other videos. Discarding Gwen, Lady, Artorigus, Ector, Gawain now as well. High Lancelot, and even Excalibur, and just so good. If not, run Phoenix Wing. It also gets past hands. Also, another thing I'd like to mention is, as I found out, and I'm going to link this in the bottom of the video, Gwen, because she has the effect of she destroys and then she destroys herself, means that cards like Bujin Nikazuki, Gear Giant X, and Fire and Ice Hands will all miss timing because they cannot activate because this is still in effect resolution. Because it's the end, then the timing is slightly different. And if you do is the exact same timing, and then it's separate. So if you attack into a fire hand and then you use this to pop the fire hand and send it to the grave, the fire hand gets destroyed. You're still in the chain because it has to destroy this because it's and then, which is separate and it's a different timing. They cannot do theirs because it's an optional effect and not a mandatory effect, which means you pop their fire hand or ice hand, and then you pop Gwen. They miss timing, they don't get the effects, you get past fire and ice hands. Yes, Noble Knights can do that. I read that up in Konami's site when I was reading a thing on Noble Knight Ector. It's very good to know that, and it's very handy. I'm going to put the link in the description so everyone can read that. Yes, you can do that. Extra deck. I run 2 of the light ones, 2 rank 4s, and 2 rank 5s. Obviously. Because I run 2 ladies, I run the 2 rank, the 2 synchros. You know. I run 1 Excalibur because hitting with 4K is fun. 1 Gandiva because Madolches are annoying as hell, and it slows them down, doesn't stop them. 1 Bujin Tsukiyomi. Don't do it a lot, but the occasional discard draw is not too bad. 1 Lava Volchain because if you start with a draw and a Gawain, and then you have either an Excalibur or a Gwen, and you can't do your boars plays, you can get out one of the one of the level 5s, especially some Gawain, go into him, send Lady to the grave, and go into the synchro. 1 Khan Gorgon because stopping targeting stuff is fun. 1 Abyss Dweller because it's such a good card at the moment, stopping a lot of decks. 1 Starlight's Paladino, it's basically the 101 of the deck. It'll win you a lot of games. And Constellar Omega and M7. That is purely so if this gets shut down, I go on top of that. But this is very good because if you have no Noble Arms, you can easily go into it and be quite safe. Alrighty then. So, sideboard. 2 Imperial Iron Walls. I'm going to link my video again down below of why I have this and the matchups that it has. 2 DNA Surgeries with a second half. 2 Debunks and a Soul Drain. 2 Rivalries because I hate Dolces. 2 Kaiser Colosseums. 2 Effect Veilers and an Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Alright, now if you only wanted to see the profile, you can stop here, but I'm going to explain now why Round Table actually pretty bloody good. Sorry it'll take me a minute to set it up. I want to make sure I've got all the cards ready for you guys. Alright. Now this actually did happen to me in one of my games last night, and it just goes to show what Round Table and Brothers together do. And I don't think people have seen stuff like this that the deck does, but it does do this. So, first turn, I start with this hand. Boars, Destiny, Round Table, Ektar, Torres. Set Round Table. Play Boars with Destiny. Search out for Excalibur, Caliburn, and Gwen. And somehow I managed to get a Gwen to my hand. So those are in the grave. Just imagine I got the main deck there for now. Alright, so then I set my compulse. And then he had 3 set spells and traps, which actually turned out to be Mirror Force and 2 Lances. But I attacked into his face down defense position card. I thought it might be a fire hand, so I used Gwen to pop it. It turned out to be a Mystic Tomato, which means he still doesn't get the Mystic Tomato search. And then I end turn. Alright, so next turn I managed to draw into a Lance. And then I decided I'll use the effect of Boars, and I'll send Arf, Excalibur, and Gwen to the grave. Managed to get Arf, and I sat on that. And then he had a Lonefire Blossom out, and he went into something else. I don't think I attacked him this turn, but something else out. I went Artorigus and put Gwen on it because at the moment he still had the Mirror Force. I'm not sure if I attacked this turn or not, but that doesn't really matter. Sat on this, and then I don't have a lot of Noble Arms spare in my deck. I have 1 Destiny and Gallatin, so I can't do Boar's effect again. Next turn, I drew into Brothers. So I played Brothers and used this effect to special summon out Ektar. Sorry, before that. I knew I'd forget something. Okay. Back on turn 2 still. I activated Round Table. So I'm going to put a counter on it for you if you can see it or not. I'm going to put it up here just so it's a little bit closer. Hopefully you guys can see that. Sorry, so this is still round 2 before I draw the Brothers. I'm trying to remember, it's a bit hard. So it's currently on 3. I used its effect, and I sent Black Lancelot to the grave, putting on a 4. Turn 3, top deck the Brothers, use its effect, special summon them out. Use the effect of Ektar, special summon him. Use Brothers' effect to special summon Ektar. I equip Arf onto Artorigus, and then I pop one of his face downs. I use Ignoble Knight of Black Lancelot's effect, distributing Artorigus, special summon himself out. Put Arf on an Ektar, and I destroy another one of his back rows. So at the moment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Round Table is on 6. Destroyed his second back row card. I still have the Lance in hand, so I'm still safe. And then I went... Shit, I must have forgot something. No, I didn't, sorry. I didn't send the second Excalibur earlier. I actually sent Gallatin. My bad. to remember. So I went to Black Lens, I went into Sacred King, lost half, used his effect attached Black Lancelot, so that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On summon I put the Gallatin and the Caliban on him to gain a bit of life. And he's only got the lance left, so it doesn't do much to me, because I popped his Mirror Force and one of his lances. And then, so that's at 6. Then I use Brothers' effect to return an Excalibur, a Gwen, and an Arf back into my deck. So I kept one Gwen there, and I believe I drew into Draw. I think that's about right. Yeah. And then I used Brothers' effect, sending the exact same 3 back in, and I managed to get Excalibur into my hand. At the end of turn, I'm on 6. I sent Dristan to the grave. That's end of turn 3. Alright, so that's on 7 now. Turn 4, I managed to top deck into Gawain. Pretty lucky draws, really. Went Madrawt, special summon Gawain, overlay into the rank 4, effect attach, send Gawain to the grave, and then I used, what did I do? Ah yes, I used the effect of Brothers. I sent Arf and both the Gwens back into my deck, and that managed to draw me into Foolish Burial, which I played and sent Lady of the Lake to the grave. Used Lady of the Lake's effect to eat into Boars, and then go into the Synchro. Put Destiny onto Sacred King. So the Synchro out. Didn't use his effect on summon. Shit. Hang on. Sorry, I used Boar's effect before I used Lady's effect. And I sent Gwen, Arf, and Excalibur into the grave. Added the Excalibur back to my hand. Whoops. Ugh. And just a quick count of what I'm on. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Used his effect, detach, top one of the cards, that's 11. Should really keep track of this on here for you. That's 11. End of the turn, all I had to do was send a Madrawt to the grave, because Madrawt's on him. That's 12, which let me draw a card. Added Dristan back to my hand. Special summon Dristan, put Excalibur on him, let me pop a card on the field. They can't chain Trenchel onto his summon because it's the and then again, which is and then equip Excalibur, so they missed the timing on the Trenchel. And yeah, I believe that is back to 12 again. Yes, draw Ector 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is turn 4, 12, and Noble Knights of the Round Table going off, and that legit did happen to me. Also, if they get through Round Table, I have Brothers to cycle it back in and try to draw back into it. Also, he can search it if he destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the grave. I have Dristan to keep Brothers alive because they can't attack Brothers because of Dristan. They have to go on Dristan first. They can attack them though. So basically, they have to get through Dristan and Brothers and Round Table and him and make sure he doesn't destroy anything to get anywhere. So if they manage to at this current field, and maybe I didn't have it all in it, the compulse, if they went into, they probably have to use up all their resources to do it. If they went into Exciton Knight, Destiny is on him, it'll save him, second will be destroyed, and I can special summon either one of these out. This in defense at 24, or this, you know, and then cycle through again and try to draw this. So that's just, you know, which I'd, you know, it's it's a pretty beastly setup for round 4 if you can see half of it. Like, Noble Knights can do that, guys. I want you to see that this is my reasoning to why this card isn't bad. It is a bit slow. Look, that's true. But look what it can do. Look what it did for me turn 4. You know, with some pretty lucky draws. The card isn't bad. The card is actually quite good. And I want people to see that. I want people to see that this card does stuff. These two together do a lot. Anyway, Dragonath out.